from my understanding, the couple has to be, you will always have your son, he's always gonna love you. From my understanding, the couple has to be the team. Like, you're the core team. You live together, you have a kid together, you're the core team.
Building a life together.
You're building a life together. You have to set the tone. You have to say to her, I got you. I'm gonna deal with my mom and the boundaries over here, and you will ultimately have to work it out together, but you can't just leave two dogs to fight. I mean, you just can't. You have to.
We don't fight.
Yes, you have to say, you're my team, and here are where the boundaries are and the line, and then talk. You have a relationship with your mom. She will probably listen to you. She's not going to listen to her. And you have to talk to her.
That's our problem. He, like, if she's in the room and I'm not there, she'll say something that he might not agree with, but then they agree for that moment. Then I come back. If she walks away, he agrees with me. So it's
Yeah, you have a triangle here. You're the one who has to be in charge. You have to drive.
Understood.
You do. Because you love them both, and you have the relationship with both. You're the only.
It's tough.
And he's marrying me forever.
And you're.
Because he chose it, and she said it was okay. So.
Well, that's right. If I hadn't told him that it was okay, that
He'd
you
still
was a
do
good,
it.
that you was gonna be a good wife, good material, you would be marrying him. If you wasn't, trust me, girl, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
But she's
I
wrong.
have to believe
She's wrong.
that he would marry her regardless of
Right.
what you think.
Yes.
I know that hurts.
Definitely.
Can I get an applause?
I'd
So
take
he
her.
loves her. You have to make her feel.
Yes.
But he knows that if I'm on board with it, that it would be easier. It
Good.
would be
That's
easier.
Even if you
progress.
did not
5
want me to
minutes
marry
ago.
her, I would still marry
You
her.
would
though.
marry her, but that means
If
you
I
will
wanted to
have a
be with her at the
conflict
end
in
of
it.
the
But
day.
you know that
Well,
I'm right
that would-
because I told you
Then-
wait
that would
for her.
have to be something-
When she was giving you a hard time, I said, give it time, give it time. She's gonna come around. She's gonna come around. Give it time, give it time.
Right.
And then when they weren't working out, she would call me. Blah 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 blah. I said, give it time, give
All
it
right.
time. Eventually, it worked
You
out.
need to find your voice with everyone, it seems like. Because you just were about to say that you would have totally married her.
I would marry her regardless.
Okay.
Definitely regardless.
I would have
Even
been
if she
fine
did
with
not
it.
approve.
But you need to really tell
I
her
would.
that.
I know that.
No matter what happens, it's, you know, if you approve or you disapprove, I'm gonna marry her. I love her.
I know
We're
that.
building a life together, and I'm gonna need you to understand that. Even, you know,
I
you guys don't get
would've-
along. I need you
wouldn't
to
have
get
been
along.
happy about it, but I would have supported you, you know, whatever way I can. And then, you know,
thank
when
you.
the hit the fan and then you come home, whatever, I would say, I told you.
Okay. All right. What does the audience have to say?
You have to let him have his relationship. You're going to drive a major wedge between them.
No, I'm not.
I had a mother-in-law.
I won't allow her
She
to.
didn't like me. She made it very clear she
That's
didn't
the
like me.
difference. I do like her. I do
as-
like her. I do like her. I
And we
really
dated.
do.
We dated for 3 years. It didn't get really bad until we got married, and it caused us to divorce. When I came into her home, she clearly forgot what my name was. I was
See, I don't
something
do
else.
that to Lauren.
Well,
Can I
but you
just
used
say
to call me
something?
Dawn.
I
That
gotta
was his
say
ex
something.
Oh, yeah,
that went on
because
for
I
a long time.
had to
Both
get
of
used
you are
to your
similar.
name. I
Just
had
give me
to get
1
used
second.
to
I
your
just have to
name.
say this. You would like to get your stuff in too.
Oh, yeah, I
The
do.
both of you are doing this whole I'm right, you're wrong thing. Both of you, you both, you're not hearing each other, you're not listening to each other. You both just want I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong.
And
it's
that's,
not
I feel like
working.
I'm stuck in the middle a lot because they're very
You
strong
are. You're
personalities.
right, and you don't have to be like that.
And they're, you know,
You're
they're
right.
button heads, and then they put me in the middle, and
It's true.
It's hard to deal with sometimes, you know. And I try to set the boundaries. Listen, this is how I want this, and that's how I want that.
Well, you have to come in, and you're gonna have to find a different way to come in, but I will say that the two of you, this I'm sure of, you have to respect each other and listen to each other and hear each other because it's not going to work if you're not hearing each other. You don't have to agree with what she says. You have to listen to her.
I felt like if
and-
we came here and maybe she saw herself and saw all of you agree that
the
it
thing
could
is
be a
that I
lot,
know who I am.
not
Getting-
disagree with me being
I know
right.
who I am. You don't have to tell me who I am.
Yeah, but-
I know that I'm headstrong. I know that I'm this. I know that I'm that. That's who I am. I'm
Having
working on
everybody
it.
agree is like crowdsourcing. It's not about that. That's like that's saying I'm right because everybody agrees with me. You're trying to get the troops behind you, and you don't want to gather the troops.
Okay.
You have to. It's your own thing, and this is who you're dealing with. It doesn't matter what all of us think. We're not in your house.
The only one you need behind you is me, and I'm behind you.